Carlie and welcome back to my channel. Hopefully you had a very Merry Christmas and you're looking forward to this wonderful new year that is about to happen. But I'm back because it's time for another Holy Grail video. So on this particular video, I will be concentrating on my favorite eyeshadow palettes. As you can see, I have this really awesome look going on today, and I want to show you some of my palettes that I really love to use on a regular basis. But before we get into that, you know what you gotta do. Hit that subscribe button down there, join the family, get those notifications so that when I do post new videos you get alerted. So without any more time being wasted, let's get this video started. Alright, so the first two palettes that I'm going to feature are these two right here. So these palettes were a collaboration with BH Cosmetics with the very well-known YouTuber by the name of Carli Bybel. She came out with this palette first, which contains 10 eyeshadows and 4 highlighters. And I mean, can you understand why I like this palette? It's your basic neutral palette. It comes with a lot of different shades. You got ranging from purples, you got some bronzy and gold, some pinky gold, some like rose gold colors, and then you have these lovely highlighters at the bottom. These highlighters are very, very pigmented, and they do have a lot of great color payoff, and also they're just really buttery. And sometimes you don't get that a lot with palettes, but definitely with this one you get it. You get a lot of it. And this one sold out like crazy initially, and so once this palette came out, I went ahead and bought it. And then she came out with this one. This is the Deluxe palette, which comes with 21 eyeshadows and highlighters. And I mean, as you can tell, I use this palette very, very much. And the consistency between this palette and this palette are the exact same. Except with this one, you don't have as many eyeshadow shades, but they basically took the shades in here and added to it in this particular palette. So I know for a fact they don't sell this one anymore, so this one was limited edition, but you can definitely find this one on BH Cosmetics right now. They are having a 35% off sale, so I'm just letting you know those sales happen frequently. I would hit it up. But I really do like these two palettes. They are really, really great. And you can find this palette on there for a very, very affordable price. Like when I checked last night, it was like $16.59. Yes, you heard that correctly. $16.59. Go get it. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Alright, so the next palettes that I'm going to feature are these two bad boys. Now, I recently purchased these maybe about 3 weeks ago, and so I kind of went into them with a little bit of skepticism because the very first Morphe palette I got, I just really wasn't that impressed with the payoff of them. They were a little bit on the powdery side, but y'all, they upped their game with this palette. This is the Morphe 3502. As you can tell, it's a lot different from the screen printing that's on this one. And I mean, I'm digging the new look. I like the minimalist look. It looks really nice and clean. But y'all, if you'll let me open it. Can you understand why I really like this palette? It's a warm girl's dream. As you can tell, I have nice warm golden undertones. And so this palette is everything. Like, you get a nice array of warm, beautiful shades to play with. I mean, you got a lot of shimmers. There's a few more shimmers than, actually no, there's more mattes in here than there are shimmers, but the shimmers are worth it, and the mattes have really nice color payoff, and they blend out beautifully. So this one is a really good one. And then you have its sister palette. presenting the 35. Y'all, this one's just as pretty as this one. And I've used these together separately. Like, when they said these were sister palettes, these are sister palettes. I mean, this palette has a lot of, again, beautiful warm shades that complement just about every, in my opinion, just about every skin tone. But it really is a really nice palette. The shadows work beautifully. They blend out beautifully. So I'm just letting y'all know right now. Go get them. Both palettes are $23. I mean, you're getting 35 shadows for $23. That's a really nice value. Go get both of them. You'll be missing out if you're not getting these. I promise you, you're missing out if you're not getting these. Now, Santa was nice to me this Christmas, and I had been eyeballing this palette, and I had planned on buying it, but someone got it for me. So it's this lovely, the Dare to Create palette, y'all. I'm really excited to mess with this little bad boy. I'll probably do this in my eyeshadow tutorial video. I'll use this palette for the first time to see how I like it and what I think of it. But I mean, can you blame a girl? I mean, come on. Like, this palette is absolutely stunning. It has a nice array of colors to play with. If you know what you're doing, this palette won't scare you. If you're this is not necessarily a beginner friendly palette. If you kind of know what you're doing, you can come up with a lot of looks with this palette. But I am kind of excited to play with this one. So we'll see how this one rolls in my next video. Now, the last set of shadows that I'm about to showcase, y'all. I call this the stack of greatness. All of these palettes are by Julius Place. Julius Place, hands down, in my book, has probably one of the best eyeshadow formulas out there. Everyone can say Natasha Denona, but guess what? Natasha ain't getting featured on this channel because Natasha cray with them prices. Girl, bye. But these shadows, none of the shadow palettes, period, on Juvia's Place are above $30. Their most expensive eyeshadow palette right now is $30. You're gonna get a lot of bang for your buck because a lot of these pans in here are stupid large. Like, I've yet to hit pan on any of these, but I don't foresee myself hitting pan on a lot of these colors because the pan sizes are so large. So I'll show the Nubian 2 palette as an example. What place you know got what place you know got pans this large? Like these pans are really large. You're getting a lot of bang for your buck. There may not be a lot of them, but guess what? You're getting a lot of product in them. So this is these two are sister palettes. You got the Nubian and the Nubian 2. The Nubian was the flagship palette, as you can see. I use them. I love using them because they're great. The payoff is absolutely like fantastic. Like, I'll swirl this green color right here. I mean, can you blame me for loving this palette? Like, the color payoff is ridiculous. And this is a shimmer. Majority of these shadows, you don't need to wet your brush in order to get any sort of color payoff. Some of the shimmers you might need a little bit of help, but majority of these shadows, like, I'm just swirling my finger. Like, come on. Like, they're absolutely stunning. I mean, can you blame me for not like those, like all of them, like all of them have great color payoff. They all perform beautifully. Like, guys, it's, you got the Zulu palette, then you have the Saharan and Saharan 2 palette. These are sister palettes. I mean, the colors in them are absolutely stunning. Like, and I just got this one. I mean, again, the colors are beautiful. They really work well on any skin tone that you can think of. Here's the Masquerade mini. Now, I got the mini because the Masquerade palette is really, really big, and I didn't want to have that much stuff. But I mean, as you can tell, I still use it, and it's a beautiful palette. Like, it's absolutely stunning. And then last but not least, here's the Magic palette. Now, probably out of this palette, my favorite shade to play with is this one. This color is really, really pretty. It has, it's a purplish, it's a pinkish purplish color, but it has a pink blue iridescent shift on it. I'm not sure if the camera is going to show that very well, but I mean, like, the shift in it is really, really pretty. And God knows, I've worn that particular shadow color maybe about 3 or 4 times because it's just that pretty. So if you want some really great shadows for a really great price, Julius Place, hands down. Alright guys, so hopefully you really enjoyed that video and you enjoyed looking at some of my lovely favorite eyeshadow palettes that I own. I ordered some more palettes today, and majority of them are from, I'm going to try ColourPop, see what I like about them. I ordered palettes and I ordered the no filter concealer, so I'm going to see what the hype is about that. I know I'm a little behind the game. Again, I just started my channel, so I'm going to be behind the game, period. But I got that one, and then I ordered some more palettes from BH Cosmetics because BH is my jam, and they will always be one of my first loves because they're really the company that kind of ignited my love for makeup that I do have now, because when I say everything on that website is super affordable and you're getting a lot of product for very little money, you'll never fail at that website. And every time I go on that website, there's always a sale going on. So you will rarely ever pay full price on any of their stuff. So go check out BH Cosmetics if you haven't. But hopefully you enjoyed my video, and again, before we leave, some little house cleaning stuff, make sure you hit that subscribe button, also hit that like button, and in the comments below, let me know if there are any particular products that you want me to look at. Remember, ain't nothing gonna be featured on this channel that's over $50 unless I'm doing a splurge video. When I do a splurge video, I will let you know, and those products will be things that I feel that are worth splurging on. So until next time, guys, deuces.